Aunt Patty's on the square. Park County's oldest antique mall with 22 years on the southeast corner of the square. We have 25 dealers who take great pride in stocking and maintaining their booths. In 7,500 square feet, you can find almost everything from the smallest penknife to great jewelry, vintage coins, sports cards, dishes like Grandma had, all the way to a large piece of furniture. We're open 7 days a week. Our hours are Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and Sunday, noon to 5.
I'll second it, Paula.
Okay.
And the minutes, I'm gonna look through the minutes. They were lengthy, but. Is that a game?
I'm turning it down right now.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, I make a motion that we approve the minutes as written.
And since you're busy, I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Okay, so we have some, do we go with old business first? Okay, let's talk about the issue at Olive Court. I'm not sure what the address was.
212, 214,
Okay.
217, right?
217.
Okay.
We can rezone it
We're not
to-
talking about Shelley's.
It's in the minutes.
Okay, and the request was to build a rental duplex. And per the minutes last meeting, I think we said we cannot talk about rental or private ownership. All we can deal with is the zoning of a multifamily or a single family. And we left it that the homeowners association was going to move forward with some kind of an action. Do we have a spokesperson from the homeowners?
Yeah, the rental issue will have to be litigation outside of obviously this, and as long as we don't get the zoning for the multifamily, I think that'll satisfy the neighborhood's needs.
Okay. And do we have Mr. Miller from Miller?
No, he dropped this off earlier.
Oh, okay.
So you probably need to read that.
Okay. Okay, well, it seems a moot point as to the multifamily because they are no longer building a duplex on the Olive Court lot. They are building a single family home and planning on renting it out or possibly selling. That was per today from Mr. Miller.
If we're happy with that.
Okay. Whoop, whoop. Any other voices that you guys want to share?
No, I'm happy with
Is there
that.
anything else we need to be concerned
So
with?
on.
Nope, not that I know of, Shelley. No rumors, please.
Nothing at Olive Court anyway.
Yeah.
Rockville, come on.
Hey, thank you very much.
Well, thanks for your voice. It helped.
I'll probably be down there.
Should be a short meeting, guys.
Roughly.
Okay, new business is this.
Okay, William Chapman. Okay.
Hold on.
Hi, Mr.
Sure,
Chapman.
come on up.
Have a seat at the table if you like. So you were requesting a change from a single family to a multifamily?
Possibly, if it's able to be done, I'd like to try to put a 2-story small duplex.
Okay.
I see a lot of homes in town that are 3 1s and 3 2s, just a little 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home on top of the other. And
Have you contacted?
I've knocked on doors, nobody answers.
Okay. Have you contacted the for a permit, like building codes or anything?
I went in there, so there was no restrictions on anything. So I came here,
Okay.
and this is just a single. zoned R1,
Correct.
which is single family right now.
But to me, eyeballing it, it looks very small for.
It does look very small, and I want to have a professional builder come out and tell me if,
Okay, right.
and then I would move further with a building permit or whatever needs to be done.
Okay. The very first thing that needs to be done is you have to do certified mailings to those addresses that
Okay.
adjoin that property. And do you do one across the street or just the?
Just the adjoining, but you have to indicate that you're asking it to be rezoned from R1 to R2 or whatever you're wanting, R3 or
It
whichever.
says R2. Yeah, single
Okay.
family to a duplex.
Well, so I'd just send them a copy of that and in it indicate that if they want to object to it or have comment on it, that it's pending with the town board, zoning board.
Okay. And then each property owner I contact, can I get the name of the owner through you guys, or do I just
I
get?
think Brandy can offer. those
She might be able to access
addresses.
that, either that or the recorder's office, or the plat office at the courthouse would be able to give that to you.
Okay.
Yeah, and right now it's an empty lot, correct?
It's an empty lot, correct,
Okay,
and it
that
has
would have
electric
adjoining to the south, to the east and the west.
southeast and west, and then across the street need to be done.
They're not required, no.
Okay.
And the north is on the street there.
And once the certified letter, should I put them a letter to mail back to say if they dispute?
I mean, if they all consent, then it's very easy. You know, I mean, you could.
How do I find out if they consent?
You could send them a letter, ask them if they'd consent to
You
being
have to
amended.
have, the certified ticket will prove that it was either delivered or denied, and it'll
Right.
come
Yeah,
back to you.
I get that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and
To
then
say that
if
they have to have a timely return to me to say something different, or should it come here?
So you just advise that it's pending before the zoning board for the town of Rockville. We can give you a hearing date if you want, and you
Yeah.
can tell them on this date at this time.
That would be
And
awesome.
if you have an
Okay.
objection or want to be heard on that, please appear at that time.
Okay.
And
If I were you, I'd send a letter also addressed to them indicating that they consent to the amendment and with a self-addressed envelope to mail it back to you.
Okay.
That way, if they consent, you know where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then,
That's just a
and I'm
suggestion.
also going to bring my builder in there. I'm not. I don't live here full time, and I have a couple rental properties in town. So I flew in today. So
Yeah.
Like I want to get the ball rolling. I don't want to keep it stopping, and that's why I kind of applied for it because I didn't know how it would go.
Okay,
How much time will you need
I-
before we set a meeting?
Oh, I can do next summer for right now.
Oh, okay.
You know, I could build a house next week if we needed to, but if
well,
if
as
can get
far
the
as
supply chain.
notification and turnaround to come back to us
Yeah.
for the zoning.
I mean,
would-
if we set it out 90 days, would that be long enough?
That would be perfect, actually. If you think about it, 90 days from now would put us in what?
I don't know what the date is, but
Was it
October,
The
November,
8th.
December.
December 8th
Yeah,
at 4.
that'd be good.
What
That's
day-
fine
let's
with
find
me.
out that's on a Thursday. Okay. Is that okay?
Does that sound Thursdays work for you if you're flying in?
It's so far out. I work for somebody that can tell me I have to be in Mexico next week, so
Okay,
I never know. I booked this flight yesterday,
okay.
so
Exciting times.
yeah, busy. I really appreciate your time today and working with me on this.
Well, we're looking for good housing in Rockville. We just want to make sure everything fits. And
Yeah. I'd like to clean up that neighborhood a little bit too. So
Yes.
if you know anybody else selling in there? I think everybody else is.
What was that address?
809. There's a house on either side, but it's an empty lot.
What street?
Buena
Buena
Vista.
Vista.
What
It's
is
just
that?
off 36.
Across from Sale Barn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
and it's
right.
that little road before you get
I guess
to
I missed all that.
High Street.
Okay.
All right, so I'll get some certified letters out. Is there is there a form anywhere that you guys generally use, something online or anything for that?
No, we don't have one yet. I don't think. I can't remember if I sent one to Brandy or not. I know I sent some petition forms and some other forms. But generally, you're just going to say that what you're asking to be done. You're asking it to be rezoned to R2.
Did you get a copy of this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
can this go in the certified
Yeah.
mailing? Yeah. You can
Or actually, I
email
don't have a copy of that. I gave that to Brandy a couple weeks
So
ago.
you could send them a copy of that and say, this is what I'm asking to be done. If you have an objection to that or want to be heard about that, please appear on such and such December 8th at 4.
December 8th, yes.
And I can get my builder in this week and make sure it's
Yeah.
feasible.
Okay.
You might want him to put something in writing indicating it's feasible.
And if
that
it's not
way.
feasible, I'll come in and just tell Brandy squash the 8th.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you guys for your time today.
Yeah.
Follow it.
Pleasure.
I mean, I have a copy for the records. Do you want to give him that copy?
This is mine.
Is that the original? Okay.
Is that the original?
That's a photocopy.
Okay. I'll take that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll be seeing y'all soon.
All right, thank
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Have a great evening.
You too.
Any other business?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Well, before we do that,
Okay.
we need to get something. Brandy requests,
Oh.
we have something that she pass out to people when they request
Yes.
this. And
So the things they need to fill out that petition that she has. They need to send certified mail of the petition being pending to the adjoining property
to
owners,
adjoining, not across the street,
adjoining,
Just, yeah.
with a copy of the petition
copy of petition.
indicating what date it's going to be heard and what time it's going to be heard.
And it's some legal statute. Can we quote the statute that says they have to mail certified?
It's required by law, or it will not be granted.
Okay, so she can put that in there.
Right.
Certified mailings are required by
Indiana code.
Indiana code.
I don't remember what the code is, but there's one. You have to have proof that you served your adjoining property owners
Okay, documentation.
and advise them it's pending and they have a right to be heard.
And it would be nice if they had a letter explaining this to the property owners. Okay. I'll make something up and
You don't even know where that lot begins and the other yards end, but even the green space is narrow and it's not very deep.
He'll probably have people objecting, I would assume.
It looks like people are living in both houses.
yes.
You know that you're around.
Jeremy Mullen owns one on one side, which Bobby.
The troublesome
Ricketts
side of
lives in.
town.
Yeah. And
Oh, Bob Ricketts lives over there, Bobby?
yeah, he
Okay.
lives in Jeremy Mullins.
Cool.
But
And
yeah,
Marcia
I mean-
Freed lives in the one next door.
By yourself?
No.
Well,
So yeah, they need a petition. They need to serve it on their surrounding property owners, and they need to bring us the green cards from that showing it was served.
who does it border on the south? That would be over on High Street. I don't know.
Well, yeah. He just passed away.
I was gonna say, I think that house is vacant right now.
No.
Somebody moved into it already?
No, those houses are occupied on High Street.
Is that the trailer that Sam Estelle used to live in? That borders it? Or
No,
not?
no.
I'm not on the right block. I looked at the
Yeah,
frontage.
yeah.
I didn't look at the back.
Yeah.
I would imagine his building code guy is going to say it's
It's too narrow, yeah. Okay.
But if you go up,
Build up, not out. It's cheaper.
yeah,
So it's-
and the only thing
Didn't
is,
sound cheaper
there's
when I
no
gave you the
yard
bill.
and there's no room for parking if you have
It's not
two
cheaper at my
families.
house right now.
No building is cheap. I don't know why anybody want to build a house right now.
Are you building?
No.
Hey, how come REMC is moving? Did they build a new place or did they buy Ron Noblets?
REMC is moving out to what's that? After you pass
Swings Crossroads.
right.
Oh, 500? Okay, yeah. So I think we're done with all our business.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
I'll
I second
second it. You go ahead, Paula.
Aye.
I don't need to be number 2 on everything.
I am so sorry, John.
Meeting's adjourned.